Hi YouTube friends, today I'm going to show you how to make 4 different bows using advertisement and or newspaper. 100% recycle. This is free paper that you don't have to buy. It comes in the mail. All of the advertisements that you usually toss, recycle them and use them for Christmas gifts. During this time, there's a lot of people like me who are on a budget and cannot afford to buy those beautiful bows we usually do and wrapping paper, so I'm showing you the frugal way to do this. Stay tuned and watch the video. We're going to start with the regular 8x11. These are ads that you get in the mail. You fold that in half like this. Then you're going to fold it in another half just like this. Now we're going to rotate the paper so that the side that has the loose ends is facing on the left side. This is because I'm right-handed and I need to cut on the side that is not open. And I'm going to cut all the way up, leaving only 1/4 of an inch from cutting. So these strips are going to be cut all the way down to the edge, leaving only 1/4 of an inch uncut. After we are done, we're going to open the paper like this, and one by one, each of the strips, I am going to use the scissors to curl them up. You may find that sometimes you tear the paper, and that's okay. So just curl as many as you can. So this is the end result. And also, if you notice, I actually switched lights. I went ahead and started using the Studio Creator light and kit. So this is the different light. It actually does make a difference. Okay, so now that we have the paper, we're going to roll it just like this. Once you roll it, you just squeeze it together in like this and start separating the little curlies that you have. And that's it. We're done for this project. This is the end result of the little bowl with the curls. Now, depending on the size of the gift, you can make it larger. So this is a mini size, and then previously I'd done a bigger one. My baby boy came to say hi. He just wanted to be part of the video, I guess. For the next project, we're going to cut strips 4 inches in length and 1 inch in width. 1 inch in width and 4 inches in length. We're going to cut 10 of these. Now, measuring the pencil and the ruler is optional. Some people can just do it by touch, by eye. And I just wanted to show the proper way, I guess. But I actually end up doing this without the ruler, but seeing as some people might be their first time, this may help them to guide them. And here are the 10 strips that we need for this project. They are not perfect, but what we're going to do now is we're going to get the edge of these, and we are going to glue them like a loop like this. So you should be able to have a little loop that looks like the one I'm about to create, with the 2 corners out, just like this. So you're gonna create 10 of these little loops, glue them together like so, and create 10 loops like this one. Once you have your little loops and you've glued them all together, you are going to take another piece of paper. I selected a thicker piece of paper, the consistency of a business card, so that I can cut a little square. The square could be a 3 by 3, 3 inches by 3 inches. And after you cut the square, you're gonna round it up. So you're gonna make it into a circle. And the size of the square totally depends on the size of bow you want to create. For purposes of this video, we're making a 3 by 3 inch bow on the roundness of the bottom. So once you have your circle, you're going to start pasting all of these loops around your circle so that it looks like that. And I'm going to show you step by step. So you're going to grab the glue gun on the back of your loop, put a little amount of glue, just enough to go around the circle like this. And you're going to do this for all of the loops until it goes around. See, I did it with 5 loops for the first layer, and then we're going to go to the second. So friends, for the second round of loops, we're going to bring them in a little closer than we did before. We were doing them like this. And now we're bringing them a little bit closer because they're going to So now we're going to add these other 5 loops that we created and put them towards the center, covering in between of the other loops, like so. So the last strip, you're going to loop it in a circle like this, and that's going to be the center of your bow. And we are done, you guys. This is our second bow. Beautiful, and it's absolutely free. Okay, so for my next project, I'm going to use a thicker size advertisement. This is the consistency of a business card. Now, you can use the regular advertisement. There are some that have the consistency of newspaper. This is not what I'm going to use for this particular bow. So I'm going to cut a 7-inch strip by 1.5 inches. Now, depending on how big you want your bow, you could do a different one, but I'm showing an example of a 7-inch by 1.5 inch. Then I'm gonna cut about an inch long strip, still using 7-inch length, however 1 inch. So now this strip, you're gonna fold it in half, cut it, and you're gonna cut it like the tip of a triangle, like this, or I should say like a pyramid, so that both your ends should look like this. You're gonna cut this in the middle, and I'm gonna show you right now, like this. Both ends should be like this. Perfect. So now the first longer strip, you're gonna put it in a circular loop like so, glue it right in the middle, and then you're gonna squeeze the middle like a bow tie. And then bring these two centers together. I like to put glue in the center because I'm about to cut it and I don't want it to go wrong, but you can decide to just put pressure on it with your fingers and create the cut. Here I am putting glue gun in the center and putting pressure on it so that when I begin cutting, it doesn't go wrong. This works for me. We're gonna cut like you would the shape of a bow tie. So bring it into the center and then the other side too. So for bow number 4, we're going to cut a 3x3 inch square, and then we're gonna cut that in a circle. Again, your pen or pencil and ruler are optionary, or those are options, but once you cut that, now you're going to cut 10 strips of 1 inch by 3 inches length. We're going to cut 10 of these. Here are the 10 that we cut, and now we're going to do 6 more strips, but these will be 3 inches length but half an inch width, so they're just thinner than the first pair, and we're gonna cut 6. Here are the 6 now. So in total, you should have 16 of these. This is going to be the flower bow. So here are all my loops. We're going to put these strips together like a teardrop. Like a flower. I'm going to put petals around this circular bottom. So we're going to do that for all. And I'm going to do this all around the flower. And we start putting, and there are going to be 2 sets of these strip like so around our circle, just like we did bow number 2. Okay, so now we get to the 6 thinner and shorter strips. I chose them a different color just so that to give it a little pop. So we do the teardrop motion of those. We're going to do 5 teardrops and leave 1 out. So now we're going to also put glue here and put it in between each petal so that it looks like a flower, like so. So finally, we are almost done. Now we're going to loop the last one. I chose it also a different color, blue, just to give it a little pop. And for this one, we're going to do it into a circular motion, no longer a teardrop. Set it in place, and then we're going to put it in the middle. And this is the flower shape gift wrapping bow. This is my favorite. I like this one. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. I hope you guys like how the bows turned out. I hope that it works out for you and you are able to do these for Christmas or for any other occasion and holiday, and for also gifts, not just for Christmas. It could be for birthdays, graduations, etc.
Thank you for watching our videos. Bye, YouTube friends.